If you've done research before, you've probably done some type of citation, probably MLA or APA style. I'd like to introduce you to a new style of citation called Chicago Manual of Style citation. It's flexible, it's easy to use, it's aesthetically pleasing, and it's increasingly popular in business and publishing. Like all styles of citation, CMS includes in-text citation and bibliographic information for every source listed. It differs in its use of footnotes, the flexibility of the style, and the fact that there are two different varieties. In this slideshow, I'm going to show you the humanities variety. Take a look at this example of CMS citation. Note the superscript number 1 corresponds to a footnote at the bottom of the page. That footnote contains the bibliographic entry for the source. Here's an example where I've cited two different sources in the same paragraph. And here I've cited the same source twice. Note that the second citation is abbreviated, containing only the last name of the author and the page number on which this particular piece of information occurs. Also note that Snig Battle appears as item 1 and 3. A common misconception with Chicago Manual of Style citation is that each number corresponds to a source. That's actually not true. So Snig Battle can show up as source number 1, 3, 83, 23. All the superscript numbers do is direct the reader to the proper footnote on the bottom of this page. With Chicago Manual of Style citation, you may also want to include a bibliography of all your sources at the end of your document. You can also use footnotes to include additional information besides just the bibliographic information for each source. Here's an example. I've used the footnote to cite the source, but I've also given a little extra information about the source. If you include a bibliography at the end of your document, the sources will be formatted slightly differently than if you include them in the footnotes. Here's an example for a book. The most important difference between these two citations is that the citation located at the bottom of the page includes a page number. This page number indicates where in this book the writer found this particular piece of information. The bibliographic entry at the end of the document doesn't have this specific page number. Here's another example from a web page. But take note that the Chicago Manual of Style allows a writer to reference a website simply by mentioning it in the text, as is shown in this example here. On its website, the Evanston Public Library Board of Trustees states ... Here are two examples of in-text citation for a EBSCOhost article. And given what you know about the difference between citation that appears on the page and citation that appears at the very end of the document, you can probably guess which one is which. The bibliographic entry that lists one page number would appear at the bottom of a page of text, and the number 44 would indicate that this particular quote, paraphrase, statistic, or visual was taken from page 44. The other bibliographic entry would appear at the end of a document, and the numbers 1 through 46 indicate that this is the entire page range for the document. It's a little nitpicky, but thank you for bearing with me. Here's something that'll make citing EBSCOhost articles a little bit easier. EBSCOhost will cite articles for you in MLA, APA, or Chicago Manual of Style. Sometimes there'll be a few changes that you need to make to polish up that citation, but this is a great place to start.